conversations.
Arnab, I wish I was doing that. I don't think people have made an attempt to know what I am or what I think. I have stood for this organization, and that is what my sole aim has been.
General V.K. Singh, today you're speaking out on a lot of issues, and I'm glad that you are. You must have had a lot of things pent up inside you over the last 6 months.
No, there's nothing pent up. We decided frankly speaking, so I'm speaking frankly.
I'm glad you are. I'm so glad you are. My next question to you is, I have a few left. Thank you for your time. Have you had a point of strategic disagreement with the government on the issue of Kashmir? Because you took office in the summer of 2010. Summer of 2010. And it was in the autumn and the late summer of 2010 in Kashmir. There was stone pelting. There was a lot of Pakistan engineered violence, separatist groups fueled by Pakistan, with allegedly the hand of some local individuals were fueling trouble. Separatists were trying to say this is the revolution, which it was obviously not. It was sponsored by Pakistan. I want you to tell me as candidly as possible, within the limitations of the fact that you hold the uniform, had you had a point of strategic disagreement with
No, there's no strategic disagreement.
What was your view on Kashmir, and when you look back, do you feel the right approach?
I have served in Kashmir for so long that I know most of the separatists, I know most of the politicians, I know most of the people who are in the administration. I know each one's characteristic. Kashmir is an issue which is national issue. We have to look at it from a national perspective. And that is why the army is there. Otherwise the army wouldn't have been there.
You agree with the dilution of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act?
Well, I don't. I think right from beginning I've been saying so. And there's a reason for it. It has nothing to do with scoring brownie points or pushing agendas or putting manifestos. Sorry. We are looking at what the national aim is. We are looking at what is good for the nation. We are looking at an enabler available to the armed forces. More than that is not required. And you have a situation, similar situation if I can call it, in Northeast, where Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 is in vogue, large places, except for Manipur, where in the wake of Manorma Devi incident, a lot of media blitz took place, a lot of groups got in, and we withdrew Armed Forces Special Power Act from the Imphal Valley. And today, Imphal Valley is hub of all terrorist activity.
So you say it stays.
So, do we want a similar thing to happen in J&K?
What's your view?
I don't think we should allow that to happen. If we are looking at the good of the country and even good of J&K, see, a lot of people don't understand this. You have a lot of people in Jammu and Kashmir who are nationalists, but they are not in positions of power. They are common people. When they say something which is in the nation's interest and they side with the dominant Indian view, if I can call it, they become targeted. All of them want army to stay there so that they feel safe. They want Armed Forces Special Power Act to stay. A lot of these bunkers which are in Srinagar, fair number of them were created to provide protection to certain areas in Srinagar where such people lived. So when you say, okay, take out, very good thing, take out all of them. But please do look after such people who have stood for the nation. If any one of them gets killed or bumped off, if I can use that term, it will create a great amount of problems for rest of the people.
Siachen, you believe that we should trust what the Pakistanis have been saying over the last 1 month? After that avalanche took away the lives of so many of their troops, they seem to have They seem to be pushing India more on the position. There are some people who say that we should engage with them on Siachen. Your take as an outgoing army chief?
Arnab, what has Parvez Kiani said which is new? Which they have not said in the last 12 talks. Not a word extra has he said. All he says is, Indians are aggressors, they must go out. Let's demilitarize this area. Let's restore the line from NJ 984 to Karakoram Pass. What's new in it? And why is everybody feeling so happy about it? I fail to understand.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I think there's nothing new in it.
Do you think it's orchestrated? Do you think it's orchestrated?
No, I'm not. I won't call it orchestrated, but all that I will say is, when you have a trust deficit, when you don't know what he is going to do, and when he has substantiated this trust deficit by coming in Kargil, can you take him at his face value?
What, as a chief, what would you say?
I'll say no. I have seen Siachen from 13th April 1984, when we went out there. I've seen number of lives lost out there. Today you are sitting in dominating heights which cannot be given away. I'm sorry. Who's going to look after them? Today your infrastructure is pretty well advanced. You're perfectly okay out there. There are very few environmental casualties. Yes, we have had one helicopter going down yesterday.
General Kiani seems very concerned about pollution in the environment of late in Siachen. Some people find it funny.
He is not even on Siachen Glacier. He is sitting on the other side. They keep talking of Siachen. They are not on Siachen Glacier. They are west of Saltoro Ridge. They have been fooling their people by saying we are on Siachen. So I think let it go. These are all gimmicks that keep coming from the establishment in Pakistan, and we will be fools if we fall for it.
General B.K. Singh, now as I begin the concluding part of this interview, you know, you are relatively young by the standards of people in Indian public life, right? Some people would say you are what, 2012, depending on which date of birth they want to agree with.
Well, I have got only 1 date of birth.
51.
That is what I was born with. So rest they can keep attaching whatever they want to.
I'm glad you smile about it. Question is this, that will you get into politics?
I haven't decided anything.
There's a lot of speculation about it.
I've said this number of times. There is so much to do till 31st, and after that I think you've got to sit back, relax, take out what you have. I still have a doctorate thesis that is lying with me that I'm working on, and if you
What's the subject?
The subject is Afghanistan and the Wakhan corridor. So if you see some dark circles under my eye, you know why. I have to sit late in the night when I get back, and get up early in the morning to get back to other things that have to be done. I would like to finish that.
Yes.
Then sit back and see what is there. There's so much to do in this world. So much.
You know, you're not ruling it out.
I'm not saying anything about anything because I haven't thought of it. I haven't even thought of it. It's so far as you're in the army, you are apolitical. You don't even know how politics works. You only hear things.
You know, some people have been saying, you know, you're close to Team Anna, you could get close to Team Anna. You've read the papers, I'm sure.
I really don't know where do they find me.
Somebody
close
will
to.
say you'll go with Baba Ramdev.
I don't think so. All these are speculative kite flying, to say the least, and I'll not go with this kite flying. There's so much to be done. You've got to settle, you've got to find things, you've got to find where ultimately you want to settle. Is it going to be in the NCR? Is it going to be outside? What do you want to do in the village? What do you want to do with your ancestral property? There's so much which you have not given attention to.
No, I'm sure you have a lot to handle.
So I won't speculate.
Have you been happy overall with your...
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Any one moment which you feel that, maybe this didn't go my way completely, besides the Supreme Court verdict, any major one big regret?
I haven't even looked at it that way. My thinking is different. I take it this way. This whole life is made up of challenges. They will keep coming, keep surmounting them, and carry on. Do your best and leave the rest. Just forget about it.
Will you be remembered finally as the chief who cleaned up the system, took the first attempt at cleaning up the system, or the most controversial chief so far?
I want to be remembered as somebody who started the transformation within the army, an initiative that I want people to carry forward, so that we become an army which is ready, which is relevant, which is agile, and which can function in a network-centric environment. That's what I want.
All the very best.
Thank you.
And I think you've been frank. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. General V.K. Singh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to me today. Thank you.